You
No,
know,
that's anthropology.
hey, now they done said something about we are alive, man. They doing no, anthropology is the study of rocks and places because I had anthropology. See, I was majoring
I'm
in
I was too.
okay,
Anthropologist. I
yeah,
know what an anthropologist
yeah.
is, cause we study
So you know,
cultures and
so
It
stuff
just
too.
sounded
if
good.
you and I learned these, and you are grand. Look, Big Hank can talk to any race of people.
Yes,
His
sir.
Long Beach All Stars is all race.
Yes, sir.
You same likewise with Miss Christina. You the same way. You talk with everybody. Get me.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
the same way.
I
Now,
blend. I match energy. I
now
blend in. So
you don't have a gun reason for a traffic stop. You got to be. You know what brought this to my attention? I was watching SWAT the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and when they made that stop with the dude who's won an international, around the world. Remember that? And he said, "I give $10 million to anybody, or $100 million, whatever, to get me out of this." Right?
Yeah.
You had all types of gangs in LA trying to shoot at them, trying to get. You don't remember that movie with Samuel Jackson? LL Cool J's in there. They on the SWAT team.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, when they made the stop, and I'm like, is this what somebody's making a traffic stop, and you so scared that you got your gun because you may be thinking you stopping El Chapo?
Yeah.
What am I reaching for? My cell phone?
Yeah.
Y'all don't have no app that can.
No.
Why are we giving these cats guns? Then I keep hearing on the public news. See, this is where I find myself being. This is why I find myself being kind of indifferent with America because I keep hearing them talk about gun rights. Go TTA is fixed. I don't understand what they mean.
TTA. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
TTA.
See, all of this is how they playing us. They doing us like this, y'all. I gotta add Batman. Wait a minute. I gotta add Batman. This is how they doing us, big man.
Black man. Could have been black man. Black
That's how they doing. Like,
Black man.
man, I just had to show
Black
that, man. Hey, man, look, it's amazing. Like, when I hear gun control, all this and stuff, and I'm like, everybody, they all can have guns, but why am I always being accused to have a gun to be shot at? Why don't they stop me like this? Hey, if you got your gun and putting my gun up, put your gun up. They're acting like we have a gun to shoot, but all my friends show their gun rights. But yet, no one is saying to me, why then are we getting shot? People used to say, oh, they was resisting arrest. You a damn lie.
Yeah.
If I was going to resist arrest, he got a car chase on his ass.
Yeah.
If I'm resisting, why am I going to stop so I can go through this trouble? You got me mixed up. Catch me if you can.
That
Right.
part. That part. Yes, sir. That part. That part. Yeah.
Yeah. There's been some times that they couldn't catch me.
Yes, sir. Me too.
And it's not what they know.
Hey, I took off one time. I heard a whole lot of girls back there talking about, don't shoot him, don't shoot him. I was gone, nigga. I was gone, nigga.
He
Don't
was running
shoot him,
like
don't
the
shoot him.
He had to chase the moles. He was running.
Well, you know, I've always been the herbal man. They used to call me the chronic man. I'm on it on Bone Thugs. I was the chronic man. I tell anybody for real I was silver designer and the chronic man.
Yeah.
My mouth is kept shut because there's some people I know deep in LA County that they were my main customers. I didn't go through the streets.
Yeah.
I just kept my mouth shut because loose lips sink ships.
All the time. Yes, sir.
And they look at me and I be like, it's not what, and it was that old school rap group that schooled me on that part. And they said it's not what they know, it's what they can prove.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that old school song? Who sung that? South Central Court. Who was that?
Young before my time. I'm a young buck.
Yeah. This before 2010. This way before about 1998. Yeah, this. I think it's but the point is that I was listening to Richard Pryor. They talked about it. I listened to, they was talking about police brutality group. In 1976, Richard Pryor did a show right there at that Performing Arts Center on Pine. Big Hank.
Yeah. He said that he got stopped by the police. Police put him in jail in Long Beach, and he called his people. They said, well, where you at? He said, I'm in Long Beach. They said, shit, we ain't coming down there to get your ass house.
He said they put you in a chokehold that just they killed him. He said, I think I broke him. He said, can you break
a nigga? How you break a nigga?
They said he was putting them chokeholds. That became a national thing because of the deadly chokeholds.
Yeah.
And that was back then. To where we come to a knee in the neck, stopping the suffocation of breathing is period. In your mind, you have said to subdue by any means necessary. That's why they don't let us do the Jim Kelly movies like that no more. When, like you said before, I'm going to whip this ass and get the saga. Remember on the end of the dragon?
Yeah.
He said, oh, you're not going to the airport. Next thing you know, he's on a boat in Saigon.
Wow.
So, for real. Now what we listen to all these people. I want to bring something to somebody's attention, y'all. The Taliban done took over. Their country.
Facts.
My brother showed me a picture. I thought he was making jokes. He said, man, the Taliban done took over their capital. He's sitting in folding chair. I thought he was lying. He showed proof. They was sitting in the chair like, yeah, this our shit now. And you can't blame, I'm going to tell, because y'all know I'm not political. Now, I want somebody's going to listen to us eventually. That's why they said, look, bro, and Queen, all this maneuvering to control 13.5% of a population while they having all this political rift and all that. Now, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a free American. I go by facts. I don't go by emotions and all that. I don't care if all the blacks went to the right. And I'm in the middle, and it's going to go with what makes sense. Now, only why, when it came to voting for either of these two, is that I blindfolded and threw a dart. Because I didn't have nobody to write in, because the first time when it was Hillary and former President Trump, I give him his dues because he was the president, I voted for Bernie Sanders. I got to write him in. I'm going to go where the weed is.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at Bernie Sanders. They said I'm live now. I've been live when I started. They just didn't want me to go.
Right. You just now live? That's crazy.
Well, that's where, you seen it. We've been on since 3 minutes till time. But that's all right. But let me say this to you, man. I just watched the politics. Well, former President Donald Trump signed this treaty to cease fire over there. And President Joe Biden trying to show some type of unification, not saying that he's going to knock everything that former President Trump put up. So he gave a date to get the U.S. soldiers following through with former President Donald Trump's ceasefire thing that he signed. President Joe Biden, I just give people respect because I'm an American, so I go with who's in office. I can't fight because it was up to me, Roscoe Lee, from Alpha Quindaro will be the president, but that's another story. One signs the treaty to remove the people. The next President Biden, I'm getting to a point, y'all. Stay with me. President Biden has followed through with what former President Donald Trump put in place. Now, the Taliban, I just found this out. The Taliban is made out of over 2,000 soldiers that we trained. Over 2,000, or is it 20,000? It's over 2,000 soldiers that we trained.
Gotta be more than that.
I just know that I heard that it was 2,000. You remember when we was training them to go against the Taliban? These motherfuckers actually joined the Taliban with the learning, the understanding of because the U.S., we some bad motherfuckers. I'm gonna just be real. The U.S. bad strategically and all that. To follow through with what we do, we bad. Ain't no Roger Moore movies, James Bond. We bad at that.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say bad, not saying that we worse and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like super cool. We the man on that.
Yeah.
This is what Richie just said, y'all. This is what he told me. I got a gun pointed at me for having an afro. He did, man. He got curly, thick hair, man.
Yeah.
He's half Cherokee. Well, I don't want to say Cherokee. I know it's half Native American because I may call him something and he'd be like, hell no, I'm not that.
Yeah.
So, however, he didn't get everyone out sooner, knowing bad everyone else is cotton candy. Look here. I'm gonna tell you something. You and I, Big Hank, we professional comedians. I see Christina's your IQ. We see the world news along with the national news, along with our local news, what's happening right in our neighborhoods, right?
Yeah. Right under your nose.
Now what happens now? This ain't our plan. What's going on over there? I made a statement yesterday. I'm not going to repeat that statement, but it was told to me that, because
go to there and do something.
Them same people that's over there that flipped there is over here. Now, what they are going to do? These people don't start attacking the people at 7-Eleven and at the Shell gas station and all that. Because they didn't have nothing to do with this. They done took over that country. Why are we concerned? We don't like their people's leadership, or what happened? I mean, I'm trying to understand, why are we concerned about them taking over?
Yes, allows.
Do you understand?
I don't understand why.
Somebody, please make a post. I'm trying to figure out, why is there so much attention of why these people took over their country? It's just a question I'd like to know.
I just think it's a lot of dipping and dabbling and stuff. Like people making deals and stuff that they're not talking about.
You don't think that it might be about money or oil? I mean, I'm just
That's what I'm saying. I think it's about money or some property or something like that.
You think that's what it is?
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure.
I'm not. I would like to know if somebody could come on the chat. Please explain to me, why are we worried about I'm confused. I'm confused because I've been needing I got somebody want to come in. We got my man DJ King Mo was out there, had a good time with him. He asked to come in. I told him whenever he ready to come in, he let me know. Because sometimes he be going through a turnpike and stuff like that. And he cared about him. He loved him. Some Miss Uniqueness, for real, so he do.
I'm just lovable. That's all.
Oh no. Yeah, man. Even for real, not you can tell it's not about he's saying, "Oh, I want this way and that way." He talks about your accomplishment. And he really relishes the success you've came through and stuff you've been through. Big Hank, what you doing, man? I'm trying to keep you in. And stuff. I even have something for you to show him. But hold up, DJ King Mo wants to come in real quick. Come on, team. I'm gonna bring you in and then I'm put you back in the back room again. What's up, bro? What you want to say?
Man, just leave me in town about how where's the love at these days. But what I was gonna say on what you was talking about, you trying to figure out, what's really going on. But when you think about this, how many of us, if it's me, you, Big Hank, and Miss Uniqueness, we standing outside, then the police roll up. The first thing they want us to do is what?
So some ID. They're gonna
Get
ask
out
you
your hands up. That's what I usually get.
They want you to put your hands up, right?
Yeah.
So
I hang gun out the window.
Now we all standing outside, but now you handcuffed. So what can you do? What pisses them off now that you handcuffed? Because you can't fight back.
Just talk.
Because you're gonna talk your shit. You're gonna talk your shit.
Exactly.
But see, the thing is, this is why I keep trying to tell people, how can I be resistant if I stop it? Now, if I did something, I'm gonna be honest with you. There was times when I was dirty, they tried to make that U, and my car hit that accelerator. You ain't making it stop today. As soon as I hit a corner or two, I bailed out of the car like I was Dantana. I took bruises like a bug, right? I hit the corner of the building, laid on some bushes. Car ran, hit the floor. I'm already gone. This is how I'm a kid, that's the stories, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I wasn't stopping. Now, when I'm legal and I know I ain't did shit, that's when I stop.
Some 10-piece spicy chicken.
Okay, so where I was going, you wanted to know, what is it about? Is it about oil? Is it about money? It's all about power and control. Because when you think about it, look at the White House, look at the courthouse. Not God forgive me what I'm finna say, but look at the churches. All of them lying on one thing. Everybody got a position they must play. Everybody want business. Everybody want to be able to say, well, if it wasn't because of me. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be on top. Don't nobody want to be up on the bottom.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Hold up. See, this is why our show is not a confrontation, it's a conversation. We ain't never questioned why Mexicans are running Mexico. We ain't questioned when Africans is running Africa. Well, parts of Africa. I question why Europeans are in South Africa, but we know about the diamonds and all that. Why are we questioning about these people owning their own land? We don't question Koreans owning Korea. I'm just being honest. Now, some people probably ain't understand what I'm saying because you and I know that when it comes to them emerald states, we know that there's something to do with oil. The U.S., we actually trained bin Laden and his troops to fight the Russians off the Czech border. To where when that war was ended, 2 years later, he's taking over our airplanes with these suicide bombers. Now, the strength of the Taliban has been created by the knowledge of how to combat this. I mean, for their own state. They ain't trying to combat us. They ain't trying to take over the U.S. Because then you got to deal with my mom and auntie and them, and they ain't playing that mess taking over their home.
Exactly.
See them people running off to the plane. Something's crazy because them people didn't want to stay in their country. I'm just being honest. Did y'all see the footage yesterday? That's what caught my... Look, it was a plane. And I do remember 9/11. I was just saying that, Richard King, that 9/11 occurred after we helped bin Laden and his fellow troops, we got inside with them and trained them to fight the Russians off the Chechen border. That's before the 9/11. 2 years after, whatever, they felt comfortable and confident enough to do that to us. Now, I'm seeing a 747 flying, and people would rather try to jump on the wing of this plane. And I'm like, what's going on with this? Are you that scared? No wonder. Well, I'm about to say something, because guess what? Some people say, well, they're chopping off their heads. If you're not Muslim, they chop off your head for your belief in Christ. Isn't that where you're trying to get to? Everybody wants heaven, but nobody wants to die. What the heck? You see how quiet you got?
You doubt when you go. You doubt when you go to sleep. You ain't figured. They ain't figured it out yet. When you lay your body down at night, you dead. Then your spirit roaming, but your spirit got to get back to your deceased body for you to operate again.
That's why I salute all the military, because 24 hours a day, countless, when you're out and abroad, you don't know if this is a time for you to lose your life, and you explore yourself. And that's why it's counted when people say I did 1 tour or 2 tours, because they went out to put themselves in jeopardy again. Unmute your mic whenever you want to, Christina. And look, Richard King, now this is our producer. He said it's stupid. President Bush first went after Saddam Hussein instead of the Taliban did. Now, oh my God. Oh my God. Now he said something I couldn't understand this to work my life. If little Johnny, and I'm gonna put this equation on everybody. Little Johnny hits me in my jaw. Little Johnny is hiding over by the east side. But instead, I'm so mad that I'm going to go after Bobby Jones, because Bobby Jones took a pack of Now-Laters from me, and I need my shit, so I'm going to take my aggression out. It don't make no sense. You see how I'm talking? It don't even make no sense. Because if Bobby hits me in the jaw, I'm coming for little Bobby. Then that's when I start questioning our military people. Why are we going to? I know you got to go, Christina, take care of your babies. You can get off of here, and we'll see you Thursday.
Okay, yeah, I'll see y'all on Thursday. I don't know if it's working here. I'll cut it back on. But if not, I'll see y'all.
We'll be getting off of here, same old scheduled time. You feel me? So I'll see you Thursday. Thanks, Christina. She take care of her babies. It was a new edition scared going through there. All right, man, what's up? I see your hand. Hi, Palm. Hi, Palm. Hey, what's up? Mama, you know I ain't had no haircut. Hey, bye-bye, Sugar in the back. Bye-bye. What's her name? Bye-bye. You be all right. I hope you don't have nothing. That way you can be teasing all them other ones who do.
Right, that part.
All right. God bless.
All right.
There was a scare went through the school, and our social producer, she had to take off to have the babies waiting, and they got all the kids in their different cars to be tested. Hey man,
well, see, can I say something about your new edition, real quick? Be like the church. I ain't gonna hold you long, but it makes sense to me. If I come to you and say, hey man, you know this been added to you, but it's up to you to receive it, for you to receive and react to it. But if you stand strong in the spirit, you know, you have to worry about somebody telling you that. Just like, hey, you know, oh, you got a headache, but you go around all that, man, I got a headache. So why would you activate that saying?
Yeah, but I'm trying to wonder if is something wrong with me? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm listening to you. I'm reading the comments. I support and I'm thankful for my troops. But I think that sometimes we're being sent out on population control situations because it's not making sense to me. Okay, why? My question again is, why are we concerned about these people taking over their own country? A lot of our troops went over there saying that they was, well, some of the people I know went over there to fight against tyranny. Then they come home and facing that we're facing tyranny. Hey, bro, you flickering in and out. I'm gonna let you go because I know you moving too. I'm gonna take you to the back room, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, I'm just got you in the back. I ain't gonna remove you off. I want to say this up. I feel this man ain't nothing but God because ain't nothing but it's never no such thing with me called coincidence. I think it's divine intervention. I've heard that too. Here's somebody try to answer. They said because of terrorism. Okay, bro. I'm a teenager. Me and my friends coming from the basketball court. 6 of us. We walking through the alley. Shortcut to our home. Police pull up. Line up against the wall. We all got to get hit in the stomach and the chest. That's terror. That's the truth right there. It ain't no terrorism. That's the smoke screen. What it is that money. And then my family goes over here. My family should go over here and go through that. Then we got to come through tyranny and terrorism here while we fighting other terrorism and over there. Because we're Americans. We believe in what you believe in. But then when we come back and say something about, you must not have possession of rash. All that bullshit. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. I'm not Martin Luther King. I thank God for him. I thank God for all the patriots that decided to be doing it differently. That was their calling. Now we're coming to the end of mankind. And guess what? I'm not going out as a punk. I'm not laying my morals down. That's insanity to me. You look me in the face. I will not ever sing "We Shall Overcome." That's over with. Now I will work with my fellow Americans and we can become unified. Because it's not fair, we're not unified. White dude told me, he said, man, well, Joe Biden's not my president. Well, what country are you living in? But oh, Roy, you should accept every president come in here, especially if they wear the white wig and the Shirley Temple curls and stuff. I don't give a ass about none of that. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. I'm tired of the uneven bar. I don't have to answer to nobody but God. God, it said, he is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength. You want to put up them emojis with your arm? The Lord is my strength. Whom shall I be afraid? So when the wicked, that's the little demons and the perks and all that, and they get along with the people who don't like me now, my enemies and my foes, they raise up against me to eat of my flesh. They stumble and they fall. Because the Lord put me in a hiding place. And then when he wants me to chill, he sets me a cup before my enemies and it's overflowing, meaning I'm not rushing, I'm sipping on my still while I'm in the presence of those who hate me. And will I not fret? I will not. I was talking to a bunch of soldiers and I said to them, I said, hey, I said, have you ever, what you got shot out there and stuff, or nicked or something? He's like, oh man, thank God it wasn't. I said, man, it's cool. So one of the guys said, have you been shot? I said, yeah, point blank with a sawed-off shotgun. with guerrilla warfare tactics because they took a sawed-off shotgun and filled it with 44 mags and shrapnel so it can be like a flash bomb as well. They was looking at me like, I called it Desert Storm Long Beach. And Compton. And that's what I'm saying. We may not like the man, but you respect him because he represents America. We're so concentrated on everything else. We need to fix ourselves. All these people facing cases thought that former President Trump was going to exonerate them for rushing the Capitol. It's like what Richard Pryor went through when he went before the judge and about his taxes, and the judge was going to give him about 2 years. He said, "Judge, I didn't know." And the judge said, "You'll know next time, Nick." Well, yes, sir, I just really believe that President Trump, he was the president. I wouldn't have did it. Well, you'll know next time. For real, don't use Donald Trump for the reasons of your emotions and your behaviorism. Don't do that. And then try to call yourself a representation of America. No, we don't run because a man say frog. I do not jump unless I've committed to take them type of orders. If I signed on to that, then I'm going to do that. I like that. Did you hear that? Did you hear what I just said? If I signed on to that, I'm going to do that. Now, requote that Roy Anthony said that. Oh, look how I keep on flowing it. Now, I don't like, if you say you love me, because if I love you, I love every single person. My black neighbors, white neighbors, Latinos, Asians, don't get it wrong. This is a conversation, not a confrontation. I would love to come and sit with you. People been asking me to come do my show at this spot. That's why I went down to Memphis, took care of some other stuff, representing the Woe Entertainment. You can believe that. And stuff, you know. Love my neighbors. As myself. Without talking about it. I don't need to beat a tambourine to get my point across. I'm not going to sing "We Shall Overcome." I'm not going to do that. I don't look at Jesus as sitting there and be like, "Oh, Lord." He was a carpenter. He hung with sailors. But you soft cotton candy ass people try to sit up there, and then look what happens when the end results come. Then what? While you're playing the tambourine, now you got a fear of this and that. Terrorism right side my damn house. How am I gonna go fix somebody else's house up when my bed is unmade? Man, get the fuck out of here with that. That's the first F-bomb I did. I said other things. I'm out of here, man. Bump that, man. Man, I got love for all y'all. DJ King Mo, pray, Sister Christina. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Hold it, turn down a little bit. That's what I'm talking about, Richie King. You know, he said, that's what I'm saying. Guess what he called it? Shit, we're going to start saying this too. 30-30. Mm-hmm. Look what he said. He talked about the people. He said, cotton candy. Hold up. I got him because I'm bringing up. He said, cotton candy pudding soft. Laugh out loud. That's that pudding soft. Mm-hmm. Ain't no soft people trying to work with the Woe Entertainment. Everybody on there. That's why he say that. My producer said that because guess what? We ain't giving a rest. When it comes to the middle, I don't see, like, people can see me if it was a bump in the night and I got my woman there and stuff, you know, even if I risk some, if I heard a bump in the night, I think I'm going to go check. You know, I know I'm going to go check. I'm definitely not going to wake her up. My thing is I don't want to cause her to harm and let her get her sleep on the kids. I'm going to handle this. Mark Zuckerberg seemed to be the type of guy that called in detail, oh, I heard something. Because I call you a freedom of speech hater. And I have respect for you. Now, I do not, since last week, I do not. And I don't care if my life has had to be subjected for just a Facebook, then hey. You ain't going to sit up here and regulate me And I don't like when our lives is based on somebody got the most money so they can call the shots. No, put us in the ring, just one-on-one, fair on fair. No paying nobody to get me, just me and you. You done made enough money. You should be good in the ribs and all that. You should be solid. And let's see who come out with a freedom of speech. Yeah. Anyway. God bless everybody. That's from my heart. I pray to my God, to all of y'all, for all of y'all and your family. Share this. It's on YouTube because they tried to shadow ban us. Fucking freedom of speech haters.
Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie.